Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You're here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime in which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the State Attorney's Office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you are arrested on a warrant or a new charge. Either way, you are given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. You are entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you this morning. You are also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or your lawyer know where you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call yet, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, and most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath.
Right.
Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Put your hands down as I call your name. Please come forward. Helena Black. Have your date of birth?
4/23/71.
All right. Ms. Black, you are here today for failure to appear in front of Judge Toner back in March of 2019 for a grand theft charge. He has a $20,000 bond on that case. Did you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Appoint the Public Defender's Office. You also have a grand theft here. Signed, it's a warrant signed by Judge Eineman on September 5th. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you on that one as well?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then we also have a dealing in stolen property and a defrauding a pawnbroker. And I'll appoint the Public Defender, and that's based on a warrant signed by Judge Angelitis on September 5th. I'll appoint the Public Defender in that case as well.
Thank you.
With regard to your first case that you have here pending in front of Judge Toner, 2019 CF 429. Okay, we'll keep that at the $20,000. The grand theft will be kept at $5,000, and the dealing stolen property and defrauding a pawnbroker will be at $5,000 and $1,000. We're going to have court on all of these cases on October 11th at 8:30 in the morning. Someone from the Public Defender's Office will be out to see you soon, okay?
Thank you.
Corinda Collins. Can I have your date of birth?
8/19/1968.
You are here for a retail theft and another case with an organized fraud. I found probable cause for both of these. Did you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, please.
My Public Defender's Office in both of the cases. State?
Yes, Judge, she has a possession of drug paraphernalia from 2017, introduction of contraband into facility from 2017, possession of cocaine 2018.
All right. I have an address for you on Shirla Ray Drive in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
Since January.
Okay. How long have you been in Hernando County?
I don't live in Hernando.
All right, but you've been living in Spring Hill since January?
Yes, been in Pasco for 10 years.
Where'd you live before that? In Pasco?
Yes, 10 years.
All right. Do you have a job?
Not anymore.
All right. What kind of work did you do?
Insurance.
All right, I'm going to set the bond on the retail theft at $2,000. Going to see you back to court on October 4th at 9 a.m. On the organized fraud, it's going to be $2,000. To see you back October 11th at 8:30 a.m.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Kelsey Dixon.
Judge, I believe she was released.
Ma'am, she bonded.
Oh, okay. Thank you. William Castillo?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth? Can I have your date of birth?
8/26/70.
Alrighty. You are here today for a violation of an injunction. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Appoint the public defender's office. I'm going to ask the state attorney about your prior record.
Judge, he does have a lengthy record. He has several burglary of conveyances from the 1990s. He has theft from 1990, another burg conveyance from 94, another burg conveyance from 1994, another one. Grand theft motor vehicle from 96, possession of burglary tools from 96. Resist without violence with law enforcement officer from 2002. DUI 2002. Battery on law enforcement officer 2002. Disorderly conduct 2002. Possession of drug paraphernalia 2006. Possession of cannabis 2006. Bird conveyance 2006. Another bird conveyance from 2006. Driving on suspended license 2012. Misuse of 911 2014. Disorderly intoxication 2014. Grand theft 2014. Disorderly conduct 2015. Obstructing without violence 2017. That's all I have, Your Honor.
Sir, I have an address for you on Collingswood Street in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
20 years.
Do you have a job?
I'm on disability.
Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $2,000. We're going to see you back October 4th at 9 o'clock, okay?
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to order that you have no contact with Robert. There you go.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't have any contact with Robert. You got that?
I will.
All right, I'm going to order that you not go within 500 feet of his residence or wherever he may work, go to school, or his vehicle. No text messaging, email, or anything else, okay?
Your Honor, he's my neighbor.
Okay. How far away?
Live 10 feet. He's directly across the street.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to order you to comply with the injunction. The order and the injunction says that you are not to go within 10 feet of his property line.
Yes, ma'am.
If you do so, you could be held without bond. Do you understand that? You could be charged with another crime and held without bond.
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Okay. Thank you.
My bond's 2,000, you said?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Edward Martin? Can I have your date of birth?
9977.
You're here today for domestic battery. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
No, I have a lawyer.
Who do you have?
His last name's Morris. I don't know his first name. I just found out.
Okay. State?
Judge, I do not show any priors.
Okay. I have an address here on Vancouver Road in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
How long have you lived there?
Roughly 18 years.
Do you have a job?
Yes, I do.
kind of work do you
Pipe
do?
fitter. I'm a pipe fitter. I have to travel for work, and my company truck's still on the property. It's my only vehicle.
I'm going to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case Tony Martin wants to file any paperwork against you. She needs to know where to have you served, so you're going to be there until 4 o'clock today. I'm going to order that you have no contact with Tony whatsoever. Do not call her, do not write her, do not email her, do not go within 500 feet of her residence, do not go within 500 feet of where she works, goes to school, or her vehicle. No text messaging, social media, or any other technological contact with her whatsoever.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to set
But
your...
another thing is I'm going to move with my parents, and my parents watch my sons after school.
Okay, you can
So
talk
she'll
to a
be driving.
lawyer about that kind of stuff, okay? Right now, absolutely no contact with her whatsoever.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to set your bond at $1,000. We'll see you back to court on October 4th at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Reggie McLeod. What's your date of birth?
12/5/55.
You are here today. There's two writ of bodily attachments that have been filed against you for failure to pay child support. One of them is a 1997 case, and the other one looks like a 2003 case. They're both indicating that, well, it doesn't look like you've ever paid child support. Is that right?
Yes, I never knew they existed until I came down here because I had the older child and they're both grown women now.
Yes.
And my wife had the younger one, so I didn't even know this existed. I was shocked.
Okay, well, congratulations. Now you need to figure out how to pay child support, I guess. So, what have you been doing? Have you been working?
Yes, I've been here for a couple of months from North Carolina, and I have a job. Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I work for Montrose Shells, right? I work with the owner, so I do various things on this farm, whether I'm feeding the cows, cutting the wood, you name it.
Okay.
He has me working with him personally.
Is that full time?
Yeah, I work 5 hours per day.
Okay.
And then in between that, I do windows uptown. I clean windows.
Okay. How long have you been doing that for?
For a couple of months now.
Okay. How much money can you come up with in order to get out of jail?
Well, I have no way to bring money to me, but I can come up with $100 if I can get to it. Because I've been calling my ex-wife to no avail because she's not answering the phone.
Okay.
She lives in Brooksville too.
All right. Can you come up with $100 for each case? I
Beg
guess
your pardon?
one of them, the petitioner is James Holland. Do you know who that is? Is that right?
I don't understand.
Do you know who James Holland is?
Oh, James Howard, yes. That's my father-in-law.
Oh, okay. That makes
Well,
sense.
right. And that's what I'm saying. He had one of my daughters on welfare, and the daughter was with me the whole time. That was crazy. And I've been writing letters throughout the years to no avail. I never got a response from him. Because I've had my older daughter all my life.
Okay.
And, so he's collecting on her, fortunately.
Oh, it doesn't look like he's... Okay. All right. Well, you need to speak to someone in child support enforcement right away. Can you come up with $100 on each case?
Well, if I can have somebody bring it to me, right? But I'm trying to,
Okay.
I can't contact her, so I've been trying to call her on the phone here.
Okay.
I mean, I have no problem bringing it back if you folks let me go.
Okay. All right. So you're going to come up with $100 in each case, or you're going to do 10 days jail, concurrent. You seem like a pretty resourceful guy. I'm sure you'll figure it out, okay?
Okay, so you shouldn't have to come up with, in order to get free, what do I have to do?
You need to find someone to bring you $200.
Okay.
Maybe call your employer. Maybe he owes you some money. Okay?
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Stephen Miller?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth?
5/1980.
Okay, you are here today for domestic battery. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, please.
Why the public defender's office state?
What's that?
He has a domestic battery from 2019. He has out-of-state charges, possession of weapon from 2007, possession of controlled substance, 2005, forgery, 2005, driving on a suspended license, 2004, assault, 2001, possess cannabis with intent to sell or deliver, 2001, another assault from 2001, taking a motor vehicle without permission, 1999, theft, 1999, possession of stolen property, 2001.
You said there was a domestic battery from 2019?
Yes,
Your Honor.
2000.
He's currently on probation and a warrant
Yes.
will be forthcoming.
All right, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. Is the case number on that page?
Yes, it's 19 MM 2314. He was placed on probation August 12th or August 2nd.
Was there a no contact with the victim based on him?
It was a no contact with victims, S on the end, so I'm not sure if it's the same victim or not.
Well, I have an address for you on Jefferson Street in Brooksville. How long have you lived there?
6 months, ma'am.
How long have you lived in Hernando County?
6 months.
Where did you live before that?
Washington State.
Okay, did you hear what probation said just a little bit ago?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Basically what they're saying is that you were on probation for a battery already. And
Yes.
because of that, they're going to be doing a violation of probation warrant for you, which will probably get done, I'd say, in the next few days. There'll be a no bond on that violation of probation warrant, which means you won't be able to get out of jail once you're served with that. Do you understand that?
So, is probation there now?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to explain, because there's a witness to the, to this charge that has written a statement against my wife. She actually,
Okay,
was
listen.
the aggressor.
Listen, this is not the
Yeah.
best time to be accusing the victim. Okay?
Well, it's
we are
the
not.
truth.
I don't care.
Okay.
We are here
Sorry about
because I found probable cause for your arrest, and that's it. We're not here to have a trial. I'm just
All right,
trying to warn you about this violation of probation warrant, because what's going to happen is you're entitled to a bond on this case, which I'm going to give you.
Yeah.
However, you could be, it's up to you on whether you want to use your finances in order to bond out on this case, just to be rearrested on a no bond warrant in a couple days.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm going to order that you have no contact with Yvonne Miller. Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call. Do not write. Why are you shaking your head at me?
No, I'm just baffled by all this. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's fine. Sorry about that.
Do not call. Do not write. Do not email. Do not have anyone else call, write, or email her. Do not go within 500 feet of her residence or where she works or go to school or her vehicle. No text messaging, no media, social media, or technological contact with her whatsoever. If you have any contact with Yvonne while this case is pending, you'll be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
I do. Thank you.
I'm going to set your bond at $2,000. We're going to see you. We're going to hold you till 4 o'clock today as well, and we're going to see you on October 11th at 8:30 a.m.
No.
Jeffrey Perry. Can I have your date of birth?
August 25th, 1993.
You are here today for possession of marijuana. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
Okay. State.
He has a burglary of conveyance from 2013, petty theft 2013. That's all I show right now.
Okay. I don't have an address for you, Mr. Perry. Where are you living these days?
I don't live anywhere. I'm currently homeless.
Alrighty. Want to give him an offer today?
Ma'am?
Judge, I would have, if we pass it, I can probably look at it, but I don't have anything right now.
All right, Mr. Perry, if you want, you can take care of your case today. If you want to take care of it today, I'll go ahead and give you a withhold so you don't get your driver's license suspended, and I'll put you on probation. You want to do that? You got to report to probation by
ma'am.
tomorrow, though. Can you be at probation tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow by 3?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you think is going to happen if you're not at probation tomorrow by 3?
A warrant out for my arrest?
Yeah, okay, very good. Do you understand that by taking a plea on this case, you're giving up the right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Giving up the right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up the right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Ma'am?
Do you want to give up your rights to go to trial in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, ma'am.
With regard to this possession of marijuana, how do you plead? Say no contest?
Guilty?
Why don't you plead no contest? I think that's better.
Ma'am?
Plead no contest? Means you just can't
Yes,
contest the
ma'am.
evidence against you. You want to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Accept your plea of no contest, findings freely and voluntarily entered. I'll give you a withhold. I'm going to place you on probation for up to a year. As a condition of probation, you're going to pay your fines and court costs. You're going to do 50 hours of community service. And you're going to get early termination upon release, completion of that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
And Judge, could you unappoint us?
Yep.
And Judge, are you going to do any random drug screens?
No.
Part of that? Okay.
All right, you need to report to probation by tomorrow at 3, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Nathaniel Smoke. Can I have your date of birth?
9/9/93.
All right, you're here today for domestic battery, felony domestic battery by strangulation, and false imprisonment. I found probable cause for your arrest on each of these. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. All right. State, I do see that he just got out of DOC last year.
Yes, Judge, he does have a lengthy history. He has burglaries from 2011. He has a grand theft 2011. Lewd and lascivious from 2012. Dealing in stolen property 2012. Two more dealing in stolen properties from 2012. A battery from 2014. Criminal mischief 2016. Resist without violence 2016. Robbery by sudden snatching 2016. Battery second or subsequent from 2016. Criminal mischief 2016. Another battery second or subsequent 2017.
Mr. Smoke, I have an address for you on Dauphin Ave in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
About 18 months since the day I got out of prison.
Do you have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a tree climber. Work for USA Tree Service.
All right, you need to order that you have no contact with Nicole Chenevere. If you have any contact with her whatsoever, do not call, do not write, do not email, do not have anyone else call, write, or email. Do not go within 500 feet of her residence, where she's employed, where she goes to school, or go within 500 feet of her vehicle. No email, text messaging, social media, or any technological contact with her whatsoever. If you have any contact with Nicole while this case is pending, you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
need to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case she wants to file any civil paperwork against you. And I'm going to set your bond at $10,000 each. We'll see you back to court on October 11th at 8:30.
Oh,
Thomas Pisa. Can I have your date of birth?
7/23/62.
All right, you were here today for 2 counts of possession of controlled substance and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia. Your bond amounts are a total of $4,500. At this point, I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, please.
Appoint the public defender's office. I see you have an open case here, 2019 CF 1501. And that's in front of, it looks like, Judge Marin. All right, there's probable cause to believe that you committed another crime while you were out on bond. It looks like you were out on a $3,000 bond on that case. I'm going to revoke your bond on that case and recommit you to Hernando County Jail. You're entitled to a bond on these new cases. I'm going to keep the bond at $2,000, $2,500. I'm going to see you in front of Judge Mayer on September 16th at 9 a.m. Alan Wyzorek. Can I have your date of birth?
5/12/79.
All right, I have you here for a trespass. Your bond amount is $500. I understand you were fixing your car in the public parking lot, and they don't want you to do that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You want to take care of this case today?
I suppose so.
Okay, if you want to take care of it today, I'll give you time served for the 2 days that you have in jail. If you don't want to take care of it today, that's fine. We can see you back to court another day.
I would accept the time served.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking a plea on this case today, you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes.
You're giving up your right to confront the witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up your right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes, I understand.
Okay, with regard to this trespass charge, how do you plead? From plea no contest.
Okay, I plead no contest.
Accept your plea of no contest, find is freely and voluntarily entered. I'll give you an adjudication, 2 days in the Hernando County Jail. Give you credit for the 2 days that you have in. You will have fines and court costs of $553, as well as the cost of incarceration assessed against you. When you get some money together, you can come on down to the clerk of court and make payment arrangements for that, okay? And that releases you today.
Oh, I don't have any way to get it together.
That's okay. You don't have to do it now, just whenever.
Okay, I understand.
Yep, you get out of jail today, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right.